making that space bigger. No matter how hard I squeeze. When I turn my arm a little, it's a little tighter, but not much. What makes it tight is the movement of the body. Is the shutting down here or this turn. So here's his neck. Right here, there's nothing. You see as I turn, now there's a little pressure against it, right? And then when I pull my body, I'm pulling on that choke. And so when I reach up in here, I want to grab it where I'm controlling his arm, his lat. And then my forearm presses against his neck. This first grip is the key. Then when I make that switch, I want that so tight that even if I just grab here, it's on already. If I'm loose right here, now this hand has to make up for all that lost grip, which can happen, right? Working in there, I can hit it still, but then I'm in this spot here and I squeeze, resist, and I don't have a choke. When I have this, that's when you've got to use your hips. Your hips lead the grips. You're going to move your hip to get the choke. My hands aren't moving. I'm not squeezing. I'm moving my hips. Make sense? So I'm here. I'm shutting it down with my body. Not this. Because that's not making that hole any smaller. Yeah.
So you're not turning your wrist?
Not on that choke.
Okay.
Okay? There are other chokes, right? Where I may want a turn of the wrist. Right? But on that first choke I showed you, no.
Okay.
But it's not a rule, right? There are no fucking rules. There are only guidelines. But you better follow them. All right. Let's move on to, this part. So, their lapel is in there, and it's in tight. It's almost like a punch in his gut. When I reach across, and I'm going to punch in because I want to pull out the tails of the gi. Because a lot of times, here's my new game I've been playing with a lot for the last year. Is you're grabbing these in here because it's holding in his hips even when my legs are open. Stand up. It kind of locks those hips in a nice way where I still have his hips when I'm holding on that tail. Down. And what I want to do is get one longer. So I want to slide it, I want it out of his belt. A lot of times too, when it's in his belt, you reach back, you pull it out of the belt, and go top, pull it out of the belt. I want that gi nice and loose. So when I'm working in here, I could get one of these links a lot longer. You say, boy, they made that gi fucked up in Pakistan. You want one tail really long, and I'm going to choke up on it, where I'm holding him right in here. Nice and tight. Hold your posture and base. Then you can move this off onto his arm and start attacking. And obviously, you're looking on the choke. A few ways of choking where I'm in here. You reach up, you keep your hand in, and you get your choke. All right? I want just take it around the other way. Grip it, control his neck. Put your other hand in and get your choke. Fold it up, cross, reach hard. We'll battle out of this for a second. He fights out of it. Just beneath, go to the arm. This is the one I really like because then here, I tap the arm. He goes in posture. Easy sweep. Curve. Easy choke. So, this is the game this week I'm going to play. Remember, reach in, grab the tails of the gis. Now we're into pure sport, pure art, right? Because obviously right now, I'm in guard, looking up in a knuckle storm. And if I'm not aware of that, I'm fooling myself. But for the art's sake, we want to develop our art. And if we always punched each other, there's a bunch of cool moves that do work in MMA and on the street that would have never been developed had we not developed them without strikes. That finesse of micro hooks and all that stuff comes from being able to practice it where a guy isn't punching you in the face. Make sense? So we isolate in the art and we extrapolate and bring it in the real world with practicality. That's like true of all life, right? What is the point of art? Is there a point? Not right. If you're some guy who thinks everything needs a purpose, then art has no purpose. I personally think art is all there fucking is. So why else are we alive? What's the fucking point? To enjoy art, create art, see art, explore art, art of everything, right? Otherwise, life is fucking boring. We're machines. All right, so, boy, that was a diatribe. We reach in. We start pulling the lapels out, either side. We want it nice and long. We want it long enough where you could slap him across his face. Challenge him to a duel. Pull that out. Lift up on him. Start working whichever choke you want out of it. Kind of wrap you want to do. Sweeps you want to do off of it. That's what game we will play. The first one we'll do, let me do this side. This foot fucking killing me. So I'll pull this one longer so I got some length. Capture right in here. I'm holding right into his lap. First one I'm going to do, I'm going to fold up here first and I bring it to the other side, pushing across his body. Come around and choke. Okay, then I'm going to come here, pull my arm out, grab it, let my arm come back in, choke, come back, reach through, feed it, hook it, grab it nice and tight, escape your arm. When he tries to escape it, grab your arm bars from whichever angle you want to do them. Right? Shift into your perfect, sweet spot. Don't take multiple fucking steps. Don't do this shit. That's like in boxing, how many steps would you do on your right cross? Doesn't matter if it's perfect, it's never gonna work. The sweep is a one fucking step motion. Don't make it some ridiculous thing. You go from here to sweep. Hold your base. Hold your base. If your base isn't right, you adjust. It's like punching, right? Once again, reach you through. Controlling the lapels, bottoms of the lapels. Gain some length. One or the other side. Grip it tight. Grapple it. Good defender. He's defending. He doesn't want any of that happening. Hold that grip tight. Start to fold it across. Defend. Right? Okay? You guys got that? Get the tails. Pull one length. Choke up on it. Go ahead and slap him once or twice. so you know it's long enough. Force it to his neck, force it across his body, force it over to the arm. Catch it, feed it, loop it, re-grip it, sweep it. Do the same on the arm. From there, we're in here rolling, and right here, like put your fed a little bit. So working. Now you're getting that right there. Tap the arm first. Make him have to get that arm the fuck out of there. Get that arm out of there. There's my sweep. Right? Square off your base. There's my drag in. Right? Okay? Let's do it. Pull some tail, and you want to get as much out off to one side as you can and choke up. So you got a good grip. You could push it into him, fold his arm out and around, switch your grips, come in for your chokes, switch, right? Up, pull him in, bow me a little bit, right here, this, just enough to where you can get. That's pretty much that game, right? But let's not do that. For Q&A. Any questions?